Yo, let's go. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. We're going to have a good time tonight, you know what I'm saying? Y'all already know what time it is. Halftime is game time. So tell a friend that Fat Boy is live again. Yeah. What's going on, Eric? I see you. What's going on, Tez? I see you. What's going on, Will? I see you. B Delco, I see you. What's going on, Eddie? Y'all are. Yeah, man. We almost at that 20K, baby. We on the way there. We on the way there. I appreciate that. Jim's got on that Cobra. Antigua in the house. More epic. What's going on? Hey. 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 Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. You said your YouTube is screwing up. What's going on? Eric got on that Sin of the Day Mango Ice. Y'all do me a favor as you're coming in, hit that like button. That lets everybody know that we're live. Tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend that Fat Boy Finesse is live again. What's going on, Kicks? What's popping to everybody? Lego. 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 Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we got 10 seconds left. Let's get it hype. Shout out to them Eagles. I heard homecoming was crazy this week. I heard it was crazy. Yeah. Let's go. Ba-da-ba-da-da. Yeah. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Hey, let's go. 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 Y'all get hype in the chat for me. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's turn this light down though. It's kind of bright in here. You know what I'm saying? Hey man. Let's go. It's gonna be a good day today, man. What's poppin'? Big L up in the building. What's good with you? Got on that Odyssey on. Hey, kicks. 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 If you know, you know. That's my junk right there. That's my junk right there. It's a rainy day, man. Let's vibe out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, party people, fat boy family, man? Oh, it's Monday. I don't know where you guys are, but it's raining. You know what I'm saying? I got on my matching pajama shirt. I'm trying to be in matching pajamas this Christmas. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be like Gems, you know? I'm trying to have a, yeah. Hold on. Over here vibing, and y'all can't hear what I'm vibing to. There we go. Yeah, I'm trying to have me a permanent, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got on that, I see you, Josh, got on that melanated by Nazar, but this right here, this made my channel famous. It's over there in the corner. This fragrance right here continues to bring in the most views to my channel, man. More epic randomness says, I found 4 amazing fragrances at Burlington yesterday. Chiaco Shadow Fire, 9 p.m. Elixir, Qaeda Alpha Sign, and Resuscitate. Yeah, you got right. You got right, fam. You got right. Shirt big as all get out, though. You got right. Your boy got to go down to a 2X. It's crazy out here in these streets. This 3 look good, though. It's a 3 top, you know. Rock boy, what's good with you? Is it Herte? Am I pronouncing that correctly? Herte? There is a new liquid Brun X straight. Where did you hear this from? Where did you hear that from? I just go like, was that released at Beauty World? Because why they would be coming out with an straight version of liquid Brun is weird. Now, when you say a black Vulcan, I'm assuming you're referring to like the Vulcan Few. A lot of people say Foy, but it's actually Few, like in French. Mello, what's going on with you? Raphael, all the way from Dubai. What's going on, fam? The Fragrance Barber, good to see you, my brother. Appreciate you coming through. What's going on, Dane? Hawass Ice layered with blue talisman. What's going on, Percy? That boy got on that sangria and embers, bro. Hey, it's just, no, that's the Agar and Myrrh. This some good juice, bro. This some good juice, man. This some good juice. This some good juice. Marlon Tisdale. What's going on, fam? Cornell. What up to the fam? Back with you all. No Limit versus. We're not talking about that trash. Jim's already talked about that. Jim's already talked about that debacle of a versus. So we're not gonna talk about that trash tonight. We still working on it. She is still being tested out. And okay. Yup. Kevin James, what's going on with you? I don't believe nothing TikTok says. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Who announced it? Can anybody else confirm this? Because if it didn't come from one of the top dogs, I'm gonna say it like this: if Neeb did not announce that a new French Avenue fragrance is coming out or Red Adolescence, I don't believe it. Definitely Neeb. I don't believe it because Neeb talks about everything like 3 to 4 months beforehand. Now, granted, his new fragrances just became available, so maybe that's the reason why. But a liquid Brun straight makes no difference. It doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. The Vulcan, a black Vulcan, whatever that's gonna be, that could be whatever. But a liquid Brun straight, like for what? I don't get that. Make it make sense. What's good with you? Intense Addiction, aka Addictive Vibration by Nishio. Okay. So it's true? Bro, so y'all gonna make me like, this is not even it ain't even coming up on the internet, fam, when I search it. Whose profile is it on? So we can talk about how stupid that is. See, and I want to talk about that. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me do that before I get too deep in the conversation. I'm gonna address everybody in the chat, but let's protect ourselves. The views and the opinions expressed in this program are those of my own and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of any entities I represent or collaborate with. I love fragrance. There will be no clone slander, designer slander, or niche slander. Like what you like, love what you love. Most importantly, don't take my word for it. Get your own nose on. They gonna trip when they hear this. This guy. Nah, it ain't Jada. It's Fat Boy, but you can call me Walt. Walt J. Hey, let's cut up for a little bit. Here we go. That boy crazy. Call me Mr. Elixir. My nose is something sinister. I'm stone cold like a tombstone. I'm a finisher. Finisher. A fragrance that a finisher. Preaching about these oils like they holy. I'm a minister. Trying to set the record straight. Curve is the real king. Still got love for Grease. Savage made them girls free. Can't forget that 1 million got me feeling real lucky. Call me Fat Boy, but don't test me. It can get ugly. I'm trying to find a new cologne. I don't really know where to go. That boy out here singing, boy. Crazy work. Hey, get him again, Fat Boy. I'm a real fragrance reviewer from niche to designers. You can never clone Fat Boy. I know that's right. I'm rocking with the Czar and my homegirls, the oil lady. Paris, Milan, a little tougher than my other ladies. Renaissance man, though I never been to Harlem. Love a New York night like a crook, love a bond man. Bailing out the game, but don't call me a savior. Casting out these phonies, call me a demon slayer. In the words of my brother Dedger Hicks, positive vibes. All right, y'all. I'm still looking for this. For those of you who are just coming in, I appreciate y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody in the chat. I don't. So apparently there's an extrait version of Liquid Brun coming out that was announced on TikTok. Liquid Brun extrait. Y'all sure that's not AI? I need, post the link in here. I don't see it. Whose page was it on? Instagram and TikTok? So you think it's a Dubai release? Who posted it? I'm like, who posted it? Hold on, I'm looking at French Avenue's page right now. They got a lot of stories. Oh my God. All right, I'm going through all the French Avenue stories. I'm trying to see if I see anything. I don't see nothing about Liquid Brun. Not yet. Not yet. I see Grecia. I mean, I see them talk about, you okay? Nothing yet. Nothing yet. Everybody's talking about this nectar and some other fragrances. Now their set design is crazy. Aromatics is fragrances. There's a new, like the ether Atlantis bottles. There's a new one coming out of that. I see the black Vulcan. I see the black Vulcan. Okay. Okay. So I see that. I see that. I don't see, I see the nectar ray. I'm assuming it's nectar ray, extra dose. Okay. Okay. Wait. I see a liquid Brun bottle, but it looks like the original. Oh, okay. French Avenue Amber Empire. Wait a minute. Ho. Okay, this says limited edition. Y'all weren't lying. Y'all weren't lying. Everybody's still talking about this nectar ray. So here's my thing. Like, who did y'all see talk about it? Did anybody talk about it? I see, hold on. I'm gonna take a picture right here. I'm gonna screenshot this. It's a lot. Hey, we got 64 people watching, man. Let's get up to 50 likes. Let's get to 50 likes. Let's get to 50 likes. Let's get to 50 likes. That lets everybody know that we are here for a good time, not a long time. Let's get to 50 likes. All right. So this is a fragrance barber. And is this the picture that y'all are referring to? Is this it? Y'all, can y'all see that? Okay, y'all were not lying. Y'all were not lying. I wonder what Richard, they're behind. Bro, they got Venom, Verde, Viper. Bro, they got like, there were 2 other fragrances that were announced before Venom and Verde that they haven't even come out with. So it's really like 4 fragrances. What's going on, Bezo? It's really like 4 fragrances. But it's limited edition. What the heck? All right, Ralph says go to iFragrance. But why? That's what I want to know. Why? Why? I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't see the point. Man, I'm acting like an old man right now. I do not see the point. I do not see the point. I do not see the point. I don't see the point at all. French Avenue. Like, if it's a limited edition, I don't see nothing up here on iOfficial, Raphael. Yeah, hold on. Let me do this. We got 86. What's going on, y'all? So for those who are coming in right now, so apparently this is a limited edition liquid Brun. I think this is a money grab. Either this is a money grab or it is a Middle Eastern edition of liquid Brun, which means all they're gonna do is add spice to it, which is stupid. No disrespect to Middle Eastern styles. We don't want that. Nobody wants that. Like nobody, like liquid Brun is like, nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. If that's the case, just dupe the Versace Eros joint, the Naheem. Just dupe that. Just do what Latifah did. I don't understand. Yeah, but that's the thing. It's like, yeah, that's not smart. Y'all better not buy that, bro. Y'all better not buy that junk. Yeah, y'all better not buy that. Y'all better not spend y'all money on that, bro. I promise to you. Now, if you see me with it, I didn't buy it. Somebody sent it to me. But I'm gonna try. I promise to you, I'm gonna talk junk about y'all. Y'all better not buy that. That's a money grab. I know a lot of things are money grabs, but that's a money grab. That right there is a money grab, yo. All right, let's get to it, man. Let's get nobody wants a spicy Altair. Like, what's the point? Nobody want, like, it's 1,000. I sound like the grumpy old man. All right, let me do this. Let me calm down. Hold on. Let me calm down because we're gonna have a good night. I got some giveaways, so y'all stay tuned. I got some giveaways. That don't make sense to me whatsoever. So let's look at the chat. Nautica Voyage Intense was a money grab. Yeah. I mean, it was a money grab, but honestly, Nautica Voyage had been out for so long, it wasn't that bad. I'm not even mad at the Nautica Voyage Intense. I'm not even mad at that. I found a video, she says, smell stronger. Why will it be a UAE exclusive when they only make sales in the Western market? I mean, I don't know. Raphael, aren't y'all doing like UAE exclusive Xerjoffs? I don't know. Like Naheem was exclusive at first and now it made its way to the States. But the thing is, like, I don't know. Now, as a bottle whore like myself, you're absolutely right. The bottle is fire. And I know I sound like the grumpy old man. Liquid Brun is popular, but prime example. This whole, I'm gonna tell you how they getting y'all. Special, like, designers are so smart because they know people are so gullible. There's a special edition, and I'm not gonna call names, but influencers that get online and talk about this stuff, they bother me because they literally talk about it like it's something different, and it's not. I don't care what they say. It's not different. Hold on, that's the wrong screenshot, Walt. That's the wrong screenshot. Y'all see that, right? This is the special edition bottle of Lamel Elixir. It's the collector's edition. And there were I'm not going to call out any people. There are some people who report on news, and I respect that. They just telling you what's out there. But there's a person in particular who literally made a video and went through the notes as if they weren't the exact same thing. And like they were like, I'm like, bro, they just put a sweater on it. If I'm not mistaken, there's another Brun fragrance. They're doing the exact same, like they just put a sweater on it. It's something cute that they can sell in Macy's for Christmas or Nordstrom's to make you think it's something different. Like, come on, bro. We are not that gullible. But it's some review. Let me not say that because I'm trying to be nice. But I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Bro. Yes, light in the heart is better than Liquid Brun. People lack integrity for the almighty. Yeah, this way. Dressing up a bottle is, yo, Gems, crazy work. You see, some things you be like, y'all could have put pants on the bottle though. And you're absolutely right, Raphael. I hear that over and over. Like, all the Latafas in the world, like, if people understood that the people that are making these fragrances don't even wear these fragrances, just like the reviewers that push these fragrances never include these fragrances in their top 10 when people ask them what your favorite fragrances are. If people start, you know what I'm saying, thinking like that, come on, dog. Come on, bro. I need help with this one, so I'm gonna pull somebody in. I'm gonna pull somebody into the chat. I'm gonna pull somebody in. My guy Kev. What's going on with you, man? I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah, I got you.
Can y'all hear Kev? Drop a 1 if you can hear Kev. What's going on, Ricky? Bezo said it would have been a romper. Drop a 1 if you can hear Kev.
All right, good.
Yeah, I can hear you great. I just want to make sure they can hear you.
I know.
Bro, y'all drop a 1. I know some of y'all are watching on time. Just drop it.
All right.
Okay, you see it. Bet. Good gracious sakes, boy. I was like, what is going on? All right. I need some help on this one. So, Kev, first of all, so in the video, you saw the video of the lady about the special edition liquid Brun. She said it smells stronger.
She said it's all the same words that everybody uses. It smells stronger, sexier, something else she said. So it's like the key words that you're going to use to, of course, hype it up. I'm looking at it saying, if they added some spice to it, that might make it a little more interesting. If they do something else with it, but if all we're talking about is a quote unquote more potent version, it's a money grab, right?
Right.
It's like the whole l'exclusif, right? It's not that much different, right?
Thanks.
It's probably going to be about the same. They're probably going to raise the price up because let's be honest, liquid Brun, it hit the fragrance world by storm last year. Everybody was on it, or have you. So you want to repeat that. You want to, catch lightning in a bottle. Let's repeat that. Let's get it going again. Let's see if we can make it, make another money grab out of it. This way I'm looking at it.
That's crazy. I mean, I'm with you 100%, but I'm like, bro, like y'all about to drop 50,000 fragrances after beauty world. And I'm like, I get it. Like, I don't mean to sound like the grumpy old man, but I get it. I definitely get it. And listen, man, I appreciate y'all. We got 115 people watching tonight. So we should easily be able to get to 100. If y'all, I tell you this, I'll do the first giveaway when I get to 100 likes. I got 4 fragrances to give away. And if you get me to 100 likes, I will open this. I will open it. I'll open it tonight. Matter of fact, I'll open this one too. Y'all took me a totally different direction. I was gonna do this tonight, but now I'm being stingy. I'm being like some of them people. I'm being stingy. But no, Kev, I want to, holler at the people. And how was your savoir faire, like nose lab experience, yo?
Listen, first of all, if you live in Atlanta and you've not been there, shame on you. I'm gonna just say it that way. If you live in Atlanta and you've not been to Savoir Faire, to the Black Nose Lab, shame on you. First of all, he's got an amazing setup there where, you can smell everything that he has in his collection. But the thing that I love, and I'm like, okay, we need more of this in the community. He has several, probably about 20, maybe 30 Black-owned fragrance brands that he has there on display that you can smell from their collection. So, of course, our guy Terrence at Nazar is over there. Mm-hmm. Kirk Elliott, which I've been hearing stuff about, especially after Glamcation. Definitely want to check him out. I was able to check out 3 of his. What is it? Maison Youssef, I think his name is, which is a West African brand. Definitely was able to check that out. House of Araya. I'm trying to think what else. Memoir. So it's a great place to put your nose on stuff that you might not otherwise have the opportunity to put your nose on, and do it in a way that is just he's not pressuring you to just smell my brand or anything of that nature. He's just got a cool little place, cool little vibe, and I think that especially for those of you that are in Atlanta, he does something called I forgot what it's called, but it's like the nose down or something like that. Something
dry
where
down.
it's like the dry down. Yeah, that's what it
the
is.
dry down.
So he does where it's like a come hang out and for especially for those that are in the community of fragrance and want to put their nose on stuff. So I'm gonna say it every time I hop into Atlanta. Trust, I'm stopping through there, just to again because after a while my nose was worn out, man. It was like there was no amount of coffee beans, there was no amount of boomsticks, anything that was going to bring my nose back. I had put my nose on so much stuff, I was just worn out by the time I left. So,
no, I believe it. That's what's up. Yeah, I'm supposed to be in the A, and sometime next month. I'm just trying to narrow down exactly when that date is supposed to be, and so I definitely want to get by there. But that's how it was yesterday. Like when I left the event at La Perfumery, bro, my head was like, and I can usually smell a lot of things before that fatigue kicks in. Like I was at, I was smelling some stuff at Perfume Mania the other day. It was a couple of Michael Malloy's I was trying to decide whether I was gonna pull the trigger on, to hit my man and be like, yeah, I need that too. And so he was like, yeah, you're not gonna be able to tell the difference between the notes. I said, my brother, I'm not that average. I'm come on, dog. I know what I'm smelling.
Me work.
When I reach my limit, I'm walking out this stuff. So I'm good. I'm straight. But yesterday was crazy because I was smelling a lot. Like that was the first time I got fatigued in a long time. When I walked out, I was like, bro, I don't want to smell nothing for like a day. But it was dope. It was super dope. The vibe was dope.
Good.
Just collaborating, meeting new people, just being in the space. Like I said, I didn't know. I knew she was one of the few, but I didn't know she was the only niche boutique in the whole state.
Wow.
Like, which is crazy. Yeah, because typically we have to go to Charlotte to go to Neiman, Neiman Marcus. Saks is here in Raleigh, but Saks is revitalizing their fragrances. Let me say it like that. They got a lot of fragrances going out, and they got some new fragrances coming in. So, Saks is kind of in no man's land. Like if you want to smell some Killian, you can go. If you want to smell Parfums de Marly, if you want to smell Creed, but Creed is going to be pulling out of there soon. And if you want to smell MFK.
Yeah. And Bond number 9 is typically, and of course, Mind Games.
Yeah, well, Bond is going. Bond is pulling out. Yeah, so
Okay.
Bond is pulling out. I think Mind Games is coming in. Now I don't know as far as the Raleigh location when that's going to happen, but yeah, Bond is pulling out. Creed might be pulling out too. And so like it's weird.
So
because,
let me ask because we might jump into this, but the recent purchase or the purchase of Creed, what do you think that's going to do?
I think it's going to kill. So I think it's going to do what is happening in fragrance overall. People are paying attention to the internet. People are paying attention to the internet. They're going more unisex. Really, I should say feminine, because a lot of things are unisex now. They're going more feminine because women dominate purchasing. It's just facts. So I know a lot of men scream about we want masculine fragrances, but I was like, y'all don't spend the masculine money. So they're using the data. I think the days of Creed being Creed are over. I think the glory days, and I'm not even the biggest fan of Oud Xerjoff. Y'all know that. I respect what they did with it though. I think that's gonna be one of the last Creeds that people are like. Now, I think there are gonna be people who are delusional and swear that Creed is the greatest thing. I'm like, y'all, you're a fan of the house. Just like people are delusional about Chanel with L'Exclusive being. I'm like, no, it's not that good. Like, it's not. Like, stop the cap. Like, it's all right. But But for us to wait, 10 years or whatever, however long we've been waiting for the next iteration, and this is what y'all came out with, it's like, no, so I think, yeah, I feel like price is definitely getting ready to go up, which is saying a lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And so,
yeah.
I think the good old days are, that's the difficult thing with fragrance right now, because it's like, on one hand, there are so many people coming into the space and you love it. On the other hand, there's a lot of data-driven decisions that are going on. And it's tough, man.
Yeah. I think we have to be mindful and realize that this is still a business, right?
Facts.
And we could look at the smaller ones. We could look at Day 3. We could look at some of the other ones and see they're even making some changes based upon what they need to do as a business. And when we're looking at the data, we're looking at all those things, we have to recognize that the more this grows, and as this continues to grow, and as this has gotten out of being for, just everybody get a bottle or two, and now it's like this hype beast that you find on TikTok and Instagram, what have you, businesses are going to do what businesses do, which is work to make money for their shareholders. And so that means if I could get you at 300, let's see if I can get you at 350. If I can get you at 350, let's do the PDM and push up to 500, even though their stuff is not worth $500, because I smelled that stuff and it's like, that don't work. Right. So businesses are going to do what businesses do. And yeah, prices are going to continue to rise. We'll never see, even from the clone space, we'll never see $25 for a bottle and that be a hype thing, right? We're never going to see that.
Facts. Who was it?
Is gone.
Who in the chat last week asked, did like the 3 fragrances you can get for $100 clone fragrance? Who asked that last week? It was one of y'all. Go ahead and tell on yourself. Go ahead and tell on yourself, because we like those days right there are absolutely gone. They are gone. Like Rex Ryan on Get Up. Gone. Like they are out of here. They are absolutely out of here. But yeah, it's tough, money makes the world go round. Money drives the space. I get it, and it's easy to become a grumpy old man. But I think we even see that. I mean, we see that with French Avenue. We see that. I was talking to somebody, they commented, who put up a video? Somebody put up, cause Jason, you commented on it too. I want to say it was Chris. Chris that has his own fragrance line, not Chris Classic, the other Chris. And he was posting about the new Versace. Yeah, no, not Collins. It's another Chris.
Okay.
Y'all will tell me what it is. But he was posting about the new Versace Hawas Verde. And Antoine, it was Antoine Verde. And so he was like, I commented and I was like, they're doing too much. I've been saying that. I'm like, Versace has done too much. And it is, again, Fragcom is so much bigger than us. But here's what I will say. Fragcom is bigger than us. The market is bigger than us when it comes to niche and designer. It is still bigger than us when it comes to clones. However, we do drive a lot of that. Now, you're going to have influencers who are going to push it and they're going to swear it's the greatest thing ever. But in the grand scheme of things, if you're getting smarter and you're getting more reasonable, like I was telling them, I was like, yo, I love the fact that you have found a house. And I think Versace is a house that you can say, I'm a rock with Versace. I ain't out here trying to buy all the clones. I like Versace. I like what they do. I love the Hawas line. I'm gonna spend all my money on Hawas. That's fine. Like, I want you to do that. Like, if Lattafa is your house, boom. If French Avenue, Fragrance World is your house, boom. If Armaf is, whatever, find a house and stick to it. Don't buy all of these crazy iterations. We at 86, so I'll do the first giveaway at 100. But I mean, it's 135 people watching. You know, it don't cost nothing to hit the like button.
Somebody ain't hit it.
You know, it's crazy. But you can get 3 Rayan Tradition. I don't even know what that is, brother. don't even know what that is. But in the grand scheme of things, Cobra and Malibu were flops. Are they still going to make money off of it? Did they still make money of it? Absolutely. Here's the problem. They waited too late because now, instead of Versace going off the greatness of Versace, what they gave us, now they're relying too much on the influencer market because they waited for the event in Vegas, which was at the end of the summer, to get it in the hands of the influencers who really didn't hype it up like that. This is the first time I saw people be like, you know, new Hawats is out, but it wasn't the hype that they normally get. It wasn't the hype that Tropical got. No, Malibu and Cobra did not. And I think because people were tired of imagination, people were tired of the whole LeBeau thing. And it's like, bro, y'all thought the influencers were going to help y'all. At that moment, I would have said, let's chill out. We got Beauty World coming up. We got 2 other fragrances that have not come out yet. We get to Beauty World, we'll announce everything else, and let's wait till 2026. If they now, we know things are a money grab. They're definitely going to drop at least one of these, if not 2, before the holidays, because they got to make up for the money that they didn't get from Cobra and Malibu.
Yeah.
So
I mean, that's why we're about to see for Black Friday, we're about to see a crazy amount of stuff released out of Beauty World. There's, you know, we've already seen, what was it? Latifah's Assad Elixir.
Yara Elixir.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then I know that they've got in the tank, as far as what I've heard is a new Eternal Oud is supposed to drop at some point, or at least I've seen the bottle design for that. So we're going to see a lot of things that are coming out towards the end of the year. Because I mean, if you think about it, this time last year, we saw a crazy amount of stuff released that was like, it hit and it hit well.
Facts.
With Versace, I think what happened was, I think that they released too much at the same time too. Facts. I think they just were like, we're just gonna release, here's everything we're about to release. And so it became you know, you get nose blind and stuff. It was like, after a while, it's like, I don't know what to get into. So there also has to be some wisdom as far as when you release stuff and how much you release at the same time. You can't release 5 fragrances at the same time and expect everybody to just jump on all 5. Drip them things out.
Big time. Now, Raphael says something crazy. What's going on, Jules? And I see a bunch of y'all. Hold on. Raphael just said something crazy. Hold on. So the issue with Versace is that it's a family feud with one group of brothers releasing certain perfume. Whoa. Okay. Yeah. Dame, Cobra is not fired. You gonna make me act like everybody else that be cracking on you. Here's the thing with Cobra. Let me set the record straight, because I don't have a problem with Cobra. I have a problem with Malibu. I have a problem with the fact that they say Malibu is supposed to be Le Beau Parfum. I don't know what drug they are. I don't understand. I'm like, that is a lie. And I'm like, who? It's not Le Beau Parfum. It has more of a Le Beau Edie, the original green, and between that and Paradise Garden. It's trash. I don't like it. Cobra. If you like Versace, everybody's going to come out with their imagination. You guys have heard me say that. They're going to come out with their own version of imagination. I'm not mad at it. But yeah, bro, like, if we're going to be honest, like, prime example, Baharara has a company, they have a line called Rome Imagine. All right. So this was sent to me. This is fire. Guess what? They're all fire. Like they're all like fire at this point. We have completely lost sense of what fire means, because for the majority of people, fire just means smell good. No pun intended. So for me, y'all know I have my 4 P's: presentation, profile, performance, and price. At this point, everything is fire. And y'all know what they say in the chat. Dame say everything is fire. You know what I'm saying? This is fire. Joe Milano is fire. Aqua Dubai is fire. Mara, which is over there, it's all fire. So again, I get it. They had to come out with their version, but there's nothing special about it. Stop the cap. I would have rather they came out with an Imagination and God of Fire hybrid. Like, do something different. So it's not fire. Imagination is fire. And everybody that has their version is fire. End of story. So that's what I'm saying. Cobra is not special. It's just that Rasasi needed to come out with a version. And we're gonna leave it at that.
Yeah.
We gonna leave, we just gonna keep it a buck and leave it with that. But again, Dame, you know, I'm starting to think Jims and Jason got a point, bro. Like everything you say is fire. Now, speaking of clones, speaking of Latifah, first giveaway tonight. Fire on ice. Fire. Y'all can see I did the black people, you go buy something before you show up at a party. You know what I'm saying? And I took the sticker off. I mean, I could have left it. It really don't matter. But this is basically their version of Angel Share Paradise. So you get that typical Angel Share booze. You get some of that raspberry in there. But this is the first giveaway of tonight. This was given to me at the store. And I was like, I already have it. You know what I'm saying? So let me bless the people. So I need y'all to drop 5. No, you know what? Do this. Do this. Do this. We gonna make you famous tonight, buddy. Hold on. Hold on, my guy. Hold on. For this keyword, I want y'all to drop. Y'all put Dame in the chat. D-A-M-E. Y'all drop Dame in the chat. Dame is on fire tonight. Drop Dame in the chat. Drop Dame in the chat for the first giveaway. Shout out to the 146 people we got watching tonight. Drop Dame in the chat. Drop Dame in the chat. Yeah, you know what's crazy, y'all? Hold on, let me see if I can do this because I do need to fire up the band.
Dame, you better put your own name in there. I'm looking.
Oh, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. All right, yeah, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. All right. And they dropping Dame too. They dropping Dame too.
What you said, damn, Dame?
They dropping Dame too. Let's go. Boy, we gonna make you famous tonight, boy. Let's go. All right, I'm gonna end it in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Jims, you wrong for that.
Chris
Jims,
Vasquez.
the Dame is the Dame Dash of fragrance.
Chris Vasquez. Wait a minute, Chris, didn't you just win last week? Boy, hey, Chris got them loaded dice, boy. Chris got them loaded dice. Yo, I promise to you, Chris, didn't you win? Didn't you just, on one of the last giveaways I just did? Dame, we gonna make you famous, man. We gonna make you famous. We gonna make you famous. Hey, so Chris, you already know what to do. I'm pretty sure just hit me on IG or shoot me another email or whatever, just so I can see. Just so, yeah, you got people winning giveaways off my name. Put some
respect on my name.
Yeah. All right, Chris. All right. So you won't win the next one. All right. All right, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open up. Dang. I really want to open this up, but I really want to do a video with this. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait on that, y'all. I'm going to wait. Y'all can get the Argos video tomorrow, but I am going to open this. I'm going to open this Xerjoff. So yesterday, for those of you who maybe follow me on, I went live yesterday, but we had an event in Raleigh at La Perfumery. All of my people Matter of fact, let me do this as well. All of my people, let me go back here. All of my good people, if you are in close to the RDU area and you are looking code. All right, I think that's good. And you are looking La Perfumery. I'm about to post the link in the chat. La Perfumery is the only niche boutique. I didn't say store, I said boutique. You can definitely go to Neiman Marcus or whatever. You can go to, there we go. You can go to Saks. Y'all can see, I'll put the whatchamacallit in the chat, so I'm gonna take it down. You can go to Neiman Marcus. I mean, belt, like, depending on what you consider, like Nordstrom's, if you have a Nordstrom sells some niche. Belt, depending on your belt, they may sell niche. I have never seen a niche in Macy's. I don't know, depending, maybe a Macy's in Atlanta, maybe like at Lenox or maybe in Tyson's Corner. I think there's a Macy's in Tyson's Corner, something like that. But yeah, Saks. So, but if you're looking for some very particular, like not just commercial, mainstream niche, but high-end niche, La Perfumery, USA.com, use code FATBOY20. It gets you $20 off a purchase of at least $75. So I'm gonna tell you why that's so cool, because like, say for instance, if you take the fragrance that I got yesterday, this Parfum de Nicolas, this Creme Ebene, this was $96, I think. Like, this was under $100. So basically it would have been like $75. Yeah, 96. So $75, $76. You would have got that for yesterday. But yeah. But while we were there yesterday, they were releasing one of the new, just newly released Xerjoff fragrances, this Coro. And I got a chance to smell it. Didn't know I was going home with it though. So, I mean, you know, you can't. Shout out to my guy, Raphael, man, who always says, yo, get outside, touch grass, touch grass, touch grass. It's a dope little presentation. Now, the only thing, it doesn't come with the, you know, Xerjoffs have those leather boxes. I think that's for the large presentation. So that's the Xerjoff box. And then you open it up, and that's how the bottle sits. Hey, beautiful. And it, hey, Jims, Jason, it's got that scarf in it. You see what that is, right? It's got that scarf in it. Raphael, did you ever send them their scarf? If y'all think I ain't gonna rock this, you have lost your mind. The handkerchief on
that this weekend too,
bro. This gonna go.
That's yes, sir.
It's gonna go crazy in the springtime.
Yes,
bro.
sir.
Y'all see that Hank though? Y'all see that? Y'all see what Xerjoff out here doing, bro? Y'all see that though? Come on, dog. Come on, dog. And this 100% silk. That's 100% silk, man. All right, well. Bro. Beautiful bottle, man. Beautiful bottle, beautiful bottle. I know Ralph got a story about this. So look. Let me, he told us on the live yesterday. So let me read it for him real quick. Coro was released in 2019 as an exclusive for Selfridges in London. It used to come in a yellow fuzzy bottle. Starting this year, Coro will now be available worldwide after the exclusivity period has ended. Yeah. Super dope. Super dope. For this global release, Coro features a red pink color. Yeah, like the Duran But the cap is black. If I'm not mistaken, the cap and the plaque is black on the Duran Duran bottle. Somebody can confirm that for me. I think it's black. I think it's black. But a beautiful tropical fruity fragrance, man. Like, has this beautiful mango note in it. Now, I'm going to use the word, for lack of a better term, I'm going to use the word simple. Xerjoff doesn't do simple profiles
at all.
But this is probably the most clean, quote unquote, straightforward, simple, beautiful, it just tastes like you can drink it fragrance that I have put my nose on from the brand. And I think all of the most popular ones, like I know we got like the 130 or whatever out there that I've smelled 20. I know I've smelled 20 between samples, between actually 5, 10, probably 25 between going in the store and some decants. I've smelled like 20, 25. And this definitely is the most straightforward of them all, but it's just beautiful, man. And it's still, it's not even simple, but because the way the mango note is blended here with those fruits is just crazy. But like I said, this is going to be absolute fire. So, hard body was supposed to be there. Now, I think Antoine, you said that hard body should have been, that we got to get him on the stream. Hard body. King Ron Leo. Were you there? I got Nexus, I believe it's called. This don't smell good. Oh my God. Like this smells crazy. This smells crazy. This smells crazy. All right, so Neo Rio, Black Moonlight, both lumen. Yeah, they got the black cap.
Okay.
Okay, Allure. Bet. Yeah, we gonna rock this. Hey, y'all, you didn't get your scarf, man. You didn't get your scarf. Hey, Ralph, send me one so we can give that away too. But those of you who are not tapped in with the house of Xerjoff, like a lot of people in this chat, you guys have already expressed you like, I ain't really feeling niche like that. And it's a lot of misconceptions due to a lot of narratives, because it's like, hey, have you experienced it? Have you gotten your nose on it? Kel, for you, like, I know our journeys have kind of been similar, but like, what was like your niche eye opener that was like, yeah, I think I'm a niche head?
So for me, I mean, of course I jumped in, I think Xerjoff was actually the very first one that I got that was niche, right? But from there, I think the one that kind of just put me on was Triumph Bacchus was one that just kind of shifted me. And then the Cosmorati 1888 just was like, okay, this is something that's a little different, a little unique, a little outside of just cookie cutter fragrances. And so I'm looking at stuff and like, okay, I love, I'm not going to let go of clones. Y'all got that. Right. But as far as jumping into niche, and I've mentioned this, I'm kind of skipping over designer in some respect, not letting it go completely. But there's some interesting things that happen in niche for me that I'm just like, yeah. Like the, even, we talked about Savoir Faire, considered niche, even though he makes glasses, right? He's got glasses, but that chemistry for me is like, you're not going to find stuff that's going to smell like chemistry, right? Taking a classic scent for many of us, which was Egyptian musk, which I think everybody in my neighborhood had a oil of that, right? And taking that and kind of changing it, elevating it, twisting it. You're not finding that from Chanel. You're not gonna find that from Mont Blanc. You're not gonna find that from Ralph Lauren. And so for me, it was just like, I'm ready to tap more into this. So I'm really looking, you know, when I went to, where did I go? I was at Neiman and at Dillard's, and not Dillard's, Nordstrom, and put nose on that coral that you had. And then I put nose again on Alexandria too. I'm like, okay, we got to tap more into this, because this is where the beauty is. This is where the uniqueness is. This is where things are like, really, for me, my nose is going to. I'm loving some stuff, but I want to go further. I want to go further. There's, like Dedrick says, there's too much out here to smell,
right?
And there's too much for me to put my nose on to just smell, you know, Aventus. As great as Aventus is, to smell Aventus all day, every day, or to just smell the latest JPG, you know, because they all have that. To me, they all have that signature, you know, start of their DNA. But to smell the latest Lamel, that's cool. But I want more than that.
Facts.
I definitely need more than that.
Facts. Nah, I agree with that wholeheartedly. For me,
chemistry is amazing.
Yeah, for me and Eddie, I'm gonna say no, it's not as cloying. I think that's probably, now I could be wrong. Raphael probably can speak to this because it's technically a re-release. And so there are definitely some similarities there. It's not like Herba Pure can like give you a migraine. This doesn't give me a migraine. Like I had some on my hand that I put on yesterday. I didn't spray. I only sprayed like 3 things on skin yesterday, and this was one of them because I wanted to. I smelled it in the air, but I'm like, of course, you know, okay, we got this Herba Pure thing going on. But then I wanted to really kind of get it on skin because they was like, yo, it smells totally different on skin. I was like, okay, all right, not bad. But for me, I'll be honest with you. I kind of had that awakening, like for real. Like Argos really kind of helped with that. Because it was like, whoa. It was like the first time I smelled the Argos, this was one of the first times I could literally tell the fragrance was changing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a Bond head. Yeah. Bonds are linear. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, all the Manceras is like, they're pretty much linear. Like there are some changes, but we be reaching to really be like, yeah, so, you know, I'm like, Argos fragrances like literally change, like switch up. I'm like, you know, cause I mean, I'm sitting here talking and I'm like, whoa, like, wait a minute. Like this is not the same as it was. But I got a chance. Shout out to Corey if he's watching, Black Aroma. There's this new brand called Street Scent Dubai. And you guys probably saw me talk about In Vogue probably a couple of weeks ago. I just got my nose on 2 things. And even the owner of the store, Victoria, she was like, what are you wearing? And that's when I knew. I said, this is fire. Like I knew it was fire when I put it on. But when I went to go talk to her and we took a picture together, she was like, what are you wearing? And I was like, yeah, this joint right here. The first one is called Tuxedo Society. Oh,
I'm checking them out now.
Oh my God. Now I think you're gonna have to go, like it's the streetscent.com. The streetscent.com. They're making their way. Corey, maybe you can probably provide some clarity on this. I don't know when they're going to officially be in the US. I feel like you can purchase right now, but I don't know. I think they may be I think they may be stateside. They could be, not be, but I think it's like $400. And y'all know normally I'm not that guy. This smells like $400. Like this smells, you get this sage, this leather, this pepper, some bergamot here. Like the note breakdown, which I don't think is 100%. I think it's some other stuff in here, is like you get those nuances. When I say this smells like, because it's like this whole elegance thing, like They want you to smell rich. They want you to smell wealthy. I was like, wealthy people wear it. First of all, this bottle is heavy. Like the bottle looks simple. Nah, this bottle feel like it weigh like 50 pounds. It is heavy. This smells absolutely amazing. But then I got another one, Charm Pain. Oh my goodness. Both of them are fire. Both of them are fire. And this is basically like this champagne accord with like some black currant or whatever in it. This was like,
yeah, I'm looking at the notes.
Yeah, this I was like, and it's got this beautiful like musk dry down or whatever. Let me tell you something. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of it because again, like you said, that's one of the first things Dedrick said to me, you know, when I went live with him. He was like, bro, it's so much stuff out here to get your nose on. And I appreciate the Joels of the world. I appreciate the Dutches of the world, even the Jims and Jasons of the world that are always talking about some crazy stuff. It's like, what? You know, I have a list of stuff that when people say certain things, you know, I'll look it up, try to get a sample of it, this, that, and the third. But having a chance, an opportunity to get my nose on some stuff as of late, especially something, and I got a discovery set too of these. These are crazy. Like this is niche. You can't clone this. The note breakdown would make you think. And if you got a GSM machine, you're gonna attempt. But you can't clone this. Kingsgate from Mind Games. James, I know you hate Mind Games. I already know. All right, we already know. I think it's Kingsgate. Kingside. Because they got Queenside, Kingside. It's not a fragrance that I personally would buy. It's not a fragrance that I personally would wear because it is like a blast of like patchouli and pistachio in the opening. I mean, it is crazy. It's like, what in the world? Like, I'm a gourmand lover. This too much for me. But it's like, this is the most odd pistachio I've ever smelled. Like, it's different. I can't even see somebody wanting to clone it. You know what I'm saying? And I think that kind of goes back to the conversation we we're having earlier and somebody put in the chat. Because somebody talked about Justin's video last night. Respectfully. Yeah.
Respectfully.
This is what I'm advising people to do. Stick to the waters and the lakes that you're used to. For every reviewer, that's all I'm saying. If you don't like clone fragrances, respectfully, shut up. If you don't like niche fragrances, respectfully, shut up. You can talk about LeBron James without bringing up Michael Jordan. You can talk about Michael Jordan without bringing up LeBron James. You don't have to build up one to tear down the other. Just talk about the fragrance. Respectfully, be quiet. Just be quiet. Like nobody wants to hear this. It is a dumb conversation. And what's going to happen is you're going to alienate your audience. It is stupid. And I know somebody going to be like, what over there talking junk about? At this point, I really don't care because I'm not. That is to everybody. It is a stupid conversation. Like what you like, love what you love, buy what you buy. Yep. If you don't like it, stop talking about it. And stop lying saying people in the you don't have to respond to every comment. You don't have to address it. I learned that. God knows some of y'all be pushing them buttons. You don't have to respond to it. You don't have to make a video and go on this diatribe and go on this rant about get your money up. Because I want to say something crazy, but I'm not going to say.
I would say in defense of Walton, we all know controversy sells. And even in these YouTube streets, and again, I look at the same way. I don't necessarily watch. I come across it every now and then. He's not necessarily someone that I'm into as a reviewer, as a content creator. But controversy sells. So at the end of the day, he's doing what he's going to do for his channel because controversy sells. And so he's going to make his statements. He's going to make whatever. And I agree. I'm of the mindset, stay in your lane, do what works for you. But if that's what works for him, that's what works for him. Real quick, let me also just point out gems. If you go to on that website, if you go to Privé line, that's where you'll find the ones that Walt was talking about. Because I was looking at first, and it's not under the regular ones. But if you go to the Privé line, that's where the $400 ones are.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely looking. I see Corey saying that they'll be in. Was it Neiman's? So we'll be checking them out.
Yeah, go get your nose on these because even the Discovery set is high.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
I'm looking at that.
The Discovery set is like a fragrance. Yeah, that's a couple of Manceras right there, yo. That's about 3. Right. Real talk. On the right discount for Christmas. Yeah, that's about 4 of them joints. Yeah, I'm like, woo. Yeah, but honest to God, like, gems, these are your speed. Like, I'm serious, bro. I'm like, they are fire. But nah, like, real talk, bro. Like, I get it. And I have said some quote unquote controversial things, but within the spirit of, like, again, the narratives. Like, when I first came on the scene, I was like, bro, can we retire Blue Day Chanel, Dior Sauvage, and Creed Venice? I was like, I'm tired. I'm tired of people feeling like, if my fragrances, if I'm talking about fragrance and I don't include these, then I'm lame or I'm not valid. It's like, bro, they are goated. They are solidified. Like, you don't have to keep talking about them. And so we get drama sales. I've done videos where I talk about the problem with Fragcom, but this continues to it's like, bro, and that's not just him. I'm using him as an example because he keeps doing this. And I'm like, nobody's asking you, bro. It reeks, respectfully, it reeks of desperation. And I know some of y'all gonna be like, oh, you on one tonight. I'm always on one. It's like, it reeks of desperation. Like, respectfully, content creators to content creators. I'm usually not that guy. I don't call people out by name, this, that, and the third, but it had to be said. It reeks of desperation because why do we keep, like, if that's not your thing, then okay. Right. And the people that watch you know, like, that's the thing. Now, my thing is, if the audience keeps egging you on or whatever, because we know what the audience is going to do. They're going to do that. Bro, once you said it once, I don't support clone companies. Okay, we got it. In the comments, you can hit like, and you can hit the heart, and you can say thank you, or thank you for watching, or you can say nothing. But it continue, because now it's like, huh? Like, come on, bro. Like,
because,
come on.
Yeah, I agree. At the end of the day, it does come off like, because if you tell me you don't like or you don't deal with what have you, then cool. I don't have to watch. I know you're not for me, right? Just like anything else. If you talk about that you don't like R&B music or you don't like hip hop, I know that I don't need to watch your content because I like it. So therefore, I'll pay attention. But if you keep coming back and repeating it and just keep driving home, then it does. And I did mention it does sell, but it becomes thirsty. It becomes trying too hard in some respects. It's trying to, and I'll even say this just because, listen, I ain't got no skin in the game on any of this just because I came into Fragcom. I'm the type of person, listen, I'm gonna stay in my lane. I'm gonna talk to who I talk to. This is good for me as far as I just enjoy having these conversations. I enjoy creating content. I enjoy fragrances. But at the end of the day, I deal with much worse political stuff, dealing with churches and what have you. So I don't necessarily, I'm not going to lose anything from this.
Right.
He comes off as almost elitist is kind of what I get. And so therefore, because of that, it is a continual, let me draw the line of where I am versus where everybody else is. That's what it comes off as. That may not be his intent, but that's what it comes off as.
I agree because, again, I it's hard to judge people's intent when you don't know them. It's like, again, let's make sure we put that out there because I don't know him, and then I already know because we know, because some of y'all can't hold water Oh my God. Some of y'all no disrespect, Jules, but some of y'all in this chat is worse than women, and y'all don't already text Ross. Y'all done text this person. Y'all done text the group chat. Walled up there talking crack. I'm talking to y'all too, because y'all are part of the problem. But I don't know Justin. We don't know. I don't know half of these people. I don't have a personal relationship with half of these people. The only thing I can go off of is what you continue to put out there. And it's like, we're in this community, when you become aware, you become accountable. And so a lot of people try to ignore things because they don't want to say they know better. But it's like, brother, I'm saying, as somebody who has come into this space, watched your content, I'm like, why, like, what's the point? Like, I can't tell you any, people probably look at me and be like, what's the point? So I get it. I can dish it. I can take it. But my thing is, you guys know I've been talking about that with content creators. This is why I love two people I keep talking about, that I don't care what nobody says. Right now, you are hard pressed to find a better influencer than either Red Adolescence or Cuba. When it comes to talking about the juice, and I don't feel like there's any vindictive nature, whatever. Oh, forget the designers and the niches because they're stealing your money. Wear this. Or, you know what I'm saying? Clones are for poor people. Wear this. It's just personality. Yeah. And it's juice. Yeah. They may make the slightest reference to, oh, this smells like this, or this may, but when it comes, if I as a creator, mm-hmm. If I am trying to model myself, but hate them or love them, I know Cuba, you know, people have a love-hate relationship because Cuba is Cuba. Angel is just going to do what Angel does.
We're going to do what he could do.
You know what I'm saying? And some people love it. Some people Cuba is like Pat McAfee. Cuba is like Pat McAfee in a sense where there are people that's like, he's ruining game day. No, you're 80 years old. That's why he's ruining game day for you. But these college campuses love him. And the people
Cuba is fragrance entertainment.
That's it.
And I think he puts it that way. He's fragrance entertainment. He's going to talk about fragrances and you're going to be entertained. You're going to hear him talk about ball sprayers. You're going to hear him talk. Because Cuba is one of the ones that initially, when I was even before I jumped into the space, Cuba was one that was like, okay, our noses seem to align. So Cuba influenced a lot of what I did, right? Right. And then when I came into the space, there were others that I came across, but Cuba doesn't distinguish between clone versus, he doesn't focus on, let me put it that way.
Facts.
His thing is, I'm going to entertain you talking about these fragrances. I'm going to drop some knowledge. I'm going to drop whatever I drop. You're going to love them or hate them. You're going to find them offensive or you're going to find them funny. But Cuba just does what he does, and he's fragrance entertainment, which I think the space needs.
That's it. Like, it's as simple as that. Like, there's no, like, sometimes it becomes hard to watch content because I think people forget it's like I'm not that person that's going to sit out here and be like, I don't watch other reviewers. I don't have 1 million followers. So I'm like, I work, like I'm busy and I'm not that busy. Do I watch as much content as I used to? No, because I don't have the time. 9 times out of 10, if I'm on YouTube now, I'm either creating or I'm trying to support one of my people. I'm trying to watch a live, I'm trying to watch a video, this, that, and the third. If there's PR that I'm a part of that I know is going around, I ain't on the internet. I'm avoiding. I see thumbnails, I avoid at all costs because I want to make sure, like prime example, this right here is Midas Touch. Y'all can get this tomorrow. I'm not opening it tonight because I want to do it justice, and I'm not gonna be able to do it justice tonight because I feel it's a type of way. I'm not watching anybody else's video. I don't want to see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know the notes that are in it or whatever, but it's like, that don't mean nothing to me. I don't want to watch it because I don't want what somebody else to say to be like, I see. I don't want any of that. But the influencer space is so tricky right now because, again, we have, and you're going to see, y'all got to remember this because TikTok is all the hype right now. I'm encouraging people, if you're a TikToker, you better come over here or you better because that algorithm is getting ready to reset. And people aren't thinking. See, I got a love-hate relationship with TikTok because I'm like, it is what it is. It's just, but by the time the algorithm resets, it's going to be a level playing field. So, because Oracle, I can't remember the other companies that got a whole, when the US got, bought whatever they bought. And I know Oracle and a couple of other companies are going to be responsible for coming up with the US algorithm. It's going to reset.
Yep.
So you can be TikTok famous today and TikTok bum tomorrow.
Yep.
So my thing if I'm a visionary and I'm forward thinking, I'm already building a nest egg somewhere else. And the difficult thing about YouTube is this ain't TikTok. This is brisket. This is low and slow. We don't really do the quote unquote antics over here. There are a lot of people that I feel like Fragrance Philosopher, for example. I think he would do well in this space because he's big niche guy, big educational guy. IG, I think, is still where most of the brands live. I think most of the brands live on IG. And I think they're pushing a lot of TikTok stuff. Like Mind Games is on TikTok now, and we know what that's about. But and TikTok Shop
Paris is on there too now.
Yeah, I saw that. So I mean, again, it's smart. If you're a brand, you're gonna be everywhere, but it's gonna get interesting. And so as reviewers, stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. Now, here's the thing. You're going to be damned if you do, damned if you don't. People are going to accuse you of shilling. People are going to accuse you of selling out. People are going to accuse you of all type. You're just going to have to deal with that. But if again, I can talk about, I was looking for a clone fragrance, whatever. This is Lutfa in the Seventh Heaven. You guys are going to see me talking about this soon. This is an Imperial Valley clone. And it's good. It's fire. Speaking of fire, Versace Hawass Fire is also Imperial Valley. And I have another one that's like a Gisa impression. I just got a chance to put my nose for the first time on Imperial Valley from one of the guys in the store. And I was like, okay, I see the hype. I understand. I see why people call it the Sauvage of the Middle East. But I need a bottle or I need a sample or whatever so I can spend more time with it to do a fair comparison to this. But at the same time, when you see me drop the review on this, I'm saying it now because I'm telling y'all then. The first video on this will not be a comparison. There are going to be people in the comments that are going to ask me, so what is it cloning? How does it compare? Don't know. I'm simply going to review this on the strength of this is what it smells like. This is how it performs. This is how much it costs. It's good. Like this, honestly, like I am an Arabian. I'm sold. You can't do me. They can do me no wrong at this point. It is good. It is a very good fragrance. I can talk about this and not be like, yeah, because if you're a niche snob, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure you're going to get. No, bro. Like if I was talking about Gisa, Imperial Valley or whatever, I'd be like, yeah, because I know some of y'all want to know, is there a cheaper, no, because now Fragcom has turned into the United States. We got a bunch of classism going on, dog. And Fragcom is supposed to be a getaway. It's supposed to be a retreat. And it's like, dang, it's like turning on the news. It's like Republicans versus Democrats. Like, what the heck is going on? It's like, bro, it's juice. It's juice. It's juice. I don't care.
I always take it back to my quote from Brown Sugar. I'm gonna paraphrase it, but do you remember when it was just about the fragrance?
Bro,
do you remember when it was just about hip hop? Do you remember when it was just about does it smell good?
When did you fall in love with hip hop? Listen, man. Listen.
Can we just get back to those days? That's what I want.
Listen.
Do you remember how hip hop made you feel? Do you remember the first time you smelled something that was just like it blew your mind? Let's get back to that. At the end of the day, we talk what we talk about as far as the style, niche, whatever. But at the end of the day, all we want to know is, does it smell good? And if it smells good, if it smells great, cool. I'm even getting to the point now where with the clones, because again, admittedly, I think you and I both kind of came into this talking about, oh, this is 98%, this is what have you. I've pulled back on a lot of that just because at the end of the day, I'm like, especially now that I've put my nose and spent time with some of this stuff, it's like, it's there. It puts you in the space of it. But if you want the OG, you want the OG.
Facts.
If you want something that's close to it, you want something that's close to it.
Facts.
And if the clone smells bad, then the clone smells bad.
Facts.
Even if the OG smells bad, the clone is gonna smell worse. So let's just get back to fragrance. Does it smell good?
Facts. Now I'm with you on that, because everybody, y'all hear me say, I be like, 1-to-1 is a lie. Like it's some good inspirations out there, but this one, because the average reviewer is comparing dry downs. That the average reviewer is, and this is how I know. I'm not taking credit for it in any way, because I've been screaming from the mountaintop from this for a couple of months now. But I'm noticing a lot of people are backing away from the whole 1-to-1 thing. A lot of people are starting to talk about the opening is different. I'm like, yeah, because we're tired of you lying. We tired of people waste their money and be like, this don't smell like that. What are they talking about? So it's like people, they naturally compare dry downs and be like, I'm like, duh. By the time you get to the dry down, of course, it's probably gonna smell like that. But the way I am with fragrance, bro, like KB asked me this the other night. I think he asked it in the chat. He was like, yo, is there a fragrance you can get past the open? And I'm like, no. Like, I want the whole experience, bro. If I go to a restaurant and the appetizer is trash, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say the whole experience is ruined, but we got to take some points off. I'm like, bro, like now a part of that is I chose that appetizer, and so I have to take accountability for that as well, because maybe that wasn't the best option that they had available. Again, some of it is subjective, but some of it is also, it's like, no, put out your best work. Put out your best work. And with that being said, speaking of clones, let me go ahead, because I told y'all I'm gonna do this. I got three bottles I'm getting ready to give away. 3 bottles. If you don't like Yeoman Leo, don't enter. Stay away. If you don't like clones, this ain't for you. Stay away. All right. So I got 3 bottles. 2 of these I definitely can speak to. One of these I'm a bit confused about, but nonetheless, I got extras. There was a mix up in the order. I was sent some stuff and I'm like, I already have this. So you know what that means. I'm gonna share it with the people. So the first one, which is going to be fire for the fall and the winter, is one of my favorite DNAs, point blank period, from it is Inicio's Absolute Aphrodisiac. One of the sexiest vanillas out there. Oh, I love that DNA. And so we have this is only Desire. This is only Desire. All right.
Nice.
This is, bro, when I tell you, Joel, you can participate. I'll ship to you. I'll pay to ship to you. So I want y'all for this keyword. And Chris, you eliminated. Yeah, we got unique winners. I just want to make sure. Chris, so the keyword is, what's going on, Michael? Got Michael Paul in the building. This keyword is desire. Desire. Let's strike up the band. Desire. Keyword is desire. This is their version of Absolute Aphrodisiac from Inicio. And it ain't 1-to-1, but doggone it. I'm gonna get listen. Oh my God, yo. It's good. Yeah, this so good, I'm willing to pay the Canadian shipping. Y'all see that atomizer? Come on, dog. Sexy vanilla. Sexy vanilla and florals, man. Y'all running it up. I thought that junk said Desi Banks in the chat, bro. All right. I'm trying to wait till, all right, we got 60 entries. It's 129 of y'all watching. I'm gonna say this because I had to say this the last time. It's like 129 of y'all watching. I only got 60 entries. I think some of you are not up to speed. So I'm trying to give you a second. The problem is if you behind, you're not even gonna see this either. So click that live button on your YouTube screen so you can catch up. I want to make, because people be hating on Nightbot.
Or watching 2X and then catch up. That way, if you want to make sure you catch everything.
Yeah, the only problem is by the time if they are behind, by the time they hear it, it never fails. Like somebody will be watching later, and then I'll be like, why are they putting keywords in the chat? I'm like, bro, the live ain't even live. It's over. So I try to be fair and make sure we got enough people that got entries. All right, so we've been stuck at around 70 for a while. All right, so 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bezo. Bezo is the winner.
Bezo.
Bezo, where your name at though? Doggone. Dog, here we go. Bezo, my guy, Bezo. Bezo, you are the winner. And your bottle is packaged, so you ain't got to worry. You're not getting this mine. But and for those that say, Walt line, this ain't got no dent. First of all, I was sent this on the heels of me already having the Algabra King of Flowers, which is a clone. Yeah, Algabra cloned Initio. Y'all don't want to talk about that though. When I say clone, I mean literally, it's the same thing. Like I mean, there might be the slightest bit of floral nuances there or whatever, but Bezo, hit me in the DM or shoot me an email. Hit me in the DM or shoot me an email. All right. The next one. Y'all heard of Isola Blue? Have y'all heard of Isola Blue? Well, I got that blue island for you. If you've heard of Isola Blue, I got that blue island for you. So it's still hot somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Here we go right here. Crazy work. This is enough. Let me tell y'all something. We gonna stop the Yum. Now, if y'all want to get crazy about Yum's prices, then y'all talk crazy about Alexandria first. Yeah, how about y'all do that? But I'm gonna tell you something about Yum. Do they get everything right? No. But they have few, they don't have a lot of misses. They don't have a lot of misses. Like, if they go after it, they go after it. They don't get everything right, but they don't have a lot of misses. And so going back to the whole Rasasi conversation earlier, my brother, all he buys is Jean layups. I'm like, bro, like you are going crazy. But he's like, bro, that's my house. And I'm like, see, you smart. I love it. So the visual topic, how do you enter? This is how you enter. I want you to put the keyword for this. The keyword is blue. Blue, B-L-U-E. Put the E on the end. Blue is the keyword. Let's go, Jackson State.
While you doing that,
go ahead.
I'm gonna just add some to that because I got the Blue Island too. In fact, I went over to Neiman Marcus, put my nose on Isola Blue, wearing Blue Island, and I was like, yeah, it's there. It's there. It's
like
there. So
I'm telling you, bro. Ali got some witchcraft going on over there. I'm bro.
I'm still in the weather where I can still wear it and be good because we still in the 80s.
Yeah, I won't really get the unless North Carolina do what North Carolina does and it be 100 degrees for Thanksgiving. That's gonna be great by the time spring roll around because it's gonna sit for that long.
Oh yeah.
Blue. Yeah, y'all coming in now. I got a couple ladies in the chat. I see y'all. Hey man, I done told y'all. Who is giving y'all giveaways on a regular basis like this? Nobody. So when I tell you hit the like button, and I tell you subscribe, and I tell you click that bell so you can be notified every single time I post new content to the channel, this is why I do it. So the brands that are watching, don't just send me some PR just because you want me to smell something. No. You want to maximize the visibility.
Yeah.
You want 140 people trying to get their nose on a Yom and Leo fragrance. So don't be selfish. You got it. If you can't afford to send me an extra bottle, respectfully, might need to reconsider some stuff. Like, come on, dog. You know, everybody got testers. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who we got? Lou Diesel.
Hey.
Lou Diesel. I'm probably butchering your name, bro. Lou Diesel. Lou Diesel. Lou Diesel. Lou Diesel. Lou Diesel is the winner of that Ice Solo Blue. Lou Diesel is the winner of that Ice Solo Blue.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, my guy. All right, and we got one more. Okay. Jackson State. Yeah, I can't. Y'all got to calm down. I can't take it. I can't hear myself think. All right, and the last one. We have this, I don't even know how you say it. It's either Shirin or it's Shirin. Nonetheless, it is their version of Dolce Melodia. So we got another spring, summer banger. Mm-hmm. You ain't got to listen to me about this one. Go to Dedrick's channel after this video and go watch his review on this. This is crazy. And I've got a decant of Dolce Melodia. And I was like, shout out to North Carolina Frag fam. You know what I'm saying? I think it was probably either Rico. It's probably Rico that I got that decant from when we were swapping stuff. But yo. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, like Kev says, some of y'all is still 80 degrees. Some of y'all is still 90 degrees, I think in Miami or somewhere. And shout out to everybody. I know somebody said they was watching from Antigua. All of my Caribbean people, prayers up for y'all. Please be safe.
Yes, sir.
Please be safe, man, because that storm is crazy. I was like, there's a storm out on the ocean. I'm like, what? It's a category 5. Like, where this come from? You know, it's like 50. What's the temperature here? It's 53 degrees here. I ain't thinking about no hurricane, but it's hurricane season. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If a hurricane come to us right now, I don't know if it's gonna last. I don't know if it's gonna survive because it's cool. It's cool. So everybody's saying they need this one. Yeah, we're gonna fire up the band part 3. All right. So for this keyword, I need y'all to put. Let's see. What's the name? I ain't gonna make y'all spell hard. Hey, put melody No, do me a favor. Put summer. Put summer. Put summer. Put summer. Put summer. 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 Because somebody gonna say melody. Put summer. And we're gonna strike the band up one more time. Put summer. Keyword is summer. Keyword is summer. Absolutely, Matthew. Yeah, bro, that jump was a category 5. I was like, what? And I think it's like a 3 now. It's probably done downgraded, but I was like, what in the world is happening?
Which for an island is devastating because it ain't no inland that you can run to.
None.
And it's not no inland to take the force off or anything like of that nature. It's gonna linger.
It's big time because I mean it's still warm down there.
Yeah. Prayers up for them for sure.
Yeah, so I know like Jamaica, Haiti right now. Yeah, they getting the brunt. Yeah, when I seen it though, I was like a 5. I was like, whoa, like what is going on, yo? And that's storm big. I was watching the video earlier when they was in the eye. I was like, good gracious sake, what? I said, woo. You know, I mean, because a lot of people are still, I got a couple of people, they about to go on, you know, they about to hit a cruise. You know, I'm like, baby, y'all still going on? Is it gonna be a cruise to go on? Like, you know, I know a lot of
times they will reroute them, but still, I mean, I've been on a couple of cruises. I've been on one cruise where it was like they had to actually take us back to a previous port because the storm was about to hit the one that we was about to go to. So it's like let's just go back to another day there. And then they kind of sped around where the storm was happening. But yeah, you still gotta, if you go on a cruise, you still gotta make sure you looking at the time frame because sometimes are better than others, just because there's possibility of storms and whatnot.
Facts. All right, we choosing the winner in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cleveland Boyer.
Cleveland. Congratulations.
Yo, Cleveland, have you won before? Cleveland, I feel like you won before. Congrats. That name sound real. I seen that name though. I seen that name. I could be tripping.
Have they figured out how to hack Nightbot?
Bro. And here's the thing. I already know somewhere somebody like, hey, bro, I got beef with Nightbot. Bro, it ain't me, y'all. I'm telling you, it ain't me. It is not me, dog. It is not me. And it doesn't matter how many I set it up so it doesn't matter how many times you put in the keyword. It's not gonna necessarily increase your chances.
Yeah.
My bad, Cleveland. I'm sitting here searching for your name. Somebody said, yo, this is like the sneaker controversy. But Cleveland, yo, you won. Cleveland, did you win before? You've won a previous giveaway, didn't you? Look, somebody talking about some Nightbot squabbling. Hey, bro, like, honest to God, I can't.
But the thing with Nightbot is, you know, I'm glad you found it because it's the easiest way to make sure that it's fair.
Bro, literally, you go to Nightbot, you give it access to your chat or whatever. You go to giveaways, you can set the parameters or whatever you want to. I just use keywords because like say if you said choose a number, like too many times, you know, it's like if everybody gets the same number, it's like, well, how do you differentiate between those people? Right. So the keyword actually works better. So Cleveland, I think I have your information. Chris, I think I have your information. Bezo, I don't have your information. But shout out. So here's what I will say. Dutch said Nightbot is a hater. Here's what I will say. This is quote unquote a rule that I'm gonna start putting in because the radio stations do this. I'm gonna start being like the radio stations. I'm going to be doing a 20K giveaway, but I'm saving it for Christmas. I'm saving my holiday. So my 20K giveaway is going to be a holiday giveaway. So don't ask me when it's going to be, because I'm not even going to announce it. It's going to be the biggest giveaway of the year, and you're going to be sick. So click the bell. And remember, I showed y'all on John's channel last week. Click the bell and go in and make sure that bell says all. Don't make sure it don't say personalized. Make sure it says all. Hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the bell. Here's the crazy thing about the AI on YouTube. I'm starting to get notifications for stuff that I'm not even subscribed to. I'm getting pop-ups of like such and such is live or such and such is this. And I was like, I ain't even subbed to that channel. But because I watch it so much, and this is outside of fragrance content or whatever, because I watch it so much, it just pop up. But all of these lives in no 20K yet. Let me tell y'all something, bro. 20K is not easy to come. Like, let me tell you, like, let me see exactly where we are. It's a slow grind, though. It's a slow grind. Yeah. So we are at 19,702. And so the thing is with YouTube, for all of you guys that want to be content creators, a lot of it has to do with your personality. A lot of it has to do with your authenticity, and a lot of it has to do with what you talk about.
Yep.
Because I've been talking a lot more about niche. I told y'all, it's crazy. I have a lot of designers, but for whatever reason, I just cannot bring myself to do individual designer reviews. So if y'all see me start putting out a lot of designer content because it's the holidays, then you understand why. But honest to God, because I've started to talk about a lot more niche on the channel, it has quote unquote slowed down the growth. The growth it's still been steady, but we were projected. I really honestly probably could have hit 20K at the beginning of the month. Especially when I first came back. When I first came back and I started looking at stuff and I was like, okay, the goal was 2025, but I'm like, yo, October. Like the end of September, October, this might be a real thing. And then as I started to incorporate more niche, more conversation, which I'm going to continue to do. And so I talked about cologne fragrances tonight. We're going to continue to talk about fragrance, point blank, period. And I can talk about it because I'm well versed in that. I built my channel. Most of you guys started following me because of that. There's not a switch up coming. Like, so I don't need you to worry. We're like Walt selling out or technically selling up or selling in or whatever. Because I'm doing the reverse. I know a lot of people are looking at some of the larger creators kind of funny because it's like, you know, they only used to talk about niche and now they talking about clones or whatever. And it's like, well, they must be getting the bag. Bro, who cares? If you send them a bag, they won't talk about it. How about that? Like, I can't call no names, but I did see a poll. I'm like, how about you send them a check then? No, because you're above paying people for what you deem to be a great product. I get that. That's cool. But I'm not hating on nobody's bag, bro. Get your bag. Like, I want the bag too. I'm not gonna sell my soul for it. Y'all think I want to pay for fragrances? No.
Well, I mean, let's just be honest. We've had this conversation, right?
Right.
The amount of time that it takes to record a video, edit a video, package it as far as thumbnail, comment, all of that fun stuff. That takes time, effort, and energy. And there's no way that any of us, I don't think anybody can say, I do it just for the love of fragrances.
Heck no. You lying.
If you do, cool, that's on you. But I don't believe you. You need more people. At the end of the day, all of us are doing this just as, if nothing else, to to cover some of the cost of what we enjoy as far as fragrances.
Right.
And so if I, and this kind of goes to even your point as far as the content that we create is based on what the algorithm or the audience is looking for. Right. My content is also switching just like yours, where I'm including more niche in my content, but also at the expense of, because I know most of the folks that have come into my sphere came off of Latafa, right? I know I can drop a Latafa video and I know numbers will be there, right? That's the cheat code for me. But because I'm being authentic in my journey, I'm including other stuff. And so my hope is to capture now those people that are also looking for the other stuff while I still create the other stuff. So you and I are becoming more well-versed, as it were, whereas we're authentically including everything as far as fragrances, as opposed to focusing on one and then having to come back and say, oh, by the way, I also like this.
Right. Which I think should be, let me be careful how I say should, but I think that's a better blueprint to really, especially if you're coming into because you guys have heard me preach this sermon. If all you've ever had is well done steak from Golden Corral, I cannot look down on you because you have not. That's your reference point for good steak.
Right.
That is like fragrance. Everything we talk about is subjective and is relative. Now, some people use that as a get out of jail free card. They use it as an escape clause instead of using it for facts, where it's like, no, there is a level of, yo, I can't fault you for what you have experienced, nor can you fault me because I have experienced better steak.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to look down on you any more than I need you to turn your nose up at me and be like, you think you all that. No, I'm just telling you, like, because when I talked about, people got in the uproar when I talked about the other, I'm like, there are better options. If it was good, then it's good. And I'm like, no, that's not true. It's not. We're allowed, as a caterpillar, I'm allowed to evolve into a butterfly because ultimately that is the hope. Now, if you choose to only smell Middle Eastern fragrances, you're doing I'm not telling y'all to go spend hundreds and thousands of dollars, but I encourage you, get your own nose on it. Because as Kev was saying, as you expand and you start to expose your senses to something you've never smelled before, it is going to change the way you look at other things. If you ever fly first class, you will never, if you can help it, you will never fly coach again.
Facts.
There are some things, when you experience certain things, you'll be like, oh, nah, I can't ever go back to that. And so.
If all you know is spirit.
You see what I'm saying? So.
Frontier.
So the same thing is no disrespect, because people hear that and they don't know, like, there's reading and then there's comprehension. Like, a lot of people read, but it's like, no, did you comprehend what you read? Or, like, you heard what I said, but you heard it from a place of, I can't believe this man switching up on me. I never said I was switching up. I'm telling you, bro, I just had the best steak ever in my life. And I want you to try it. I'm gonna get a piece of it, like get a sample. And you may still prefer Risasi. You may still prefer, shout out, Risasi has an original fragrance coming out. Shout out to them. Latafa, Kev just put up a video yesterday as it relates to Teriyaki Intense and I'm about to say Rain on Me. Dynasty. Original creations. Middle Eastern and this is why I say we got to stop tying Middle Eastern and clone together, because there are Middle Eastern niche houses. So we got to stop this social stuff we doing. That's another conversation for another day, because Middle Eastern, too many people hear Middle Eastern and they immediately think cheap, when the fact of the matter is there are a lot of these Middle Eastern fragrances that cost more than these European brands. And these Middle Eastern people don't even wear the stuff that we're buying. They don't wear Latafa. They don't wear Risasi. They don't wear French Avenue. They sell it. They don't wear it. They don't wear it. and we over here in the Western part of the world just gimme. And it's like, well, we can give y'all what y'all want. I highly doubt that it's kind of like pharmaceuticals. It's kind of like the food industry. Rarely do people consume what they create. Rarely do people consume what they sell. Rarely. Now, if you're a chef, it's kind of different. If you're actually cooking real food, because it's like you own a restaurant, that's different. But like fast food, I guarantee you most of the CEOs, they don't eat McDonald's. We don't eat that.
Ooh.
Eat Wendy's. We don't eat that. Like, why would I eat that? I want y'all to buy it, but I don't eat that.
Right.
Like, so what's your favorite fragrance? It's not a clone, but all you talk about is clones. That's what I'm trying to get people. I'm like, yo, wake up. Like, wake up. Like, this ain't Cooley High. You know what I'm saying? But I need you to wake up. Like, I need you to, I need, this ain't do the right thing, but I need you to wake up. I need you to start to look, I need you to understand this is a business at the end of at the start of the day, the middle of the day, and the end of the day. And and if you wake up, you will slow down. Bobby V, slow it down. I just want to get to know you. Slow down. Because when you slow down, now you can make a more informed, objective decision on what you're buying.
Yeah.
Because you be like, dang, bro, I just bought that. I just bought that. And if you're not careful, everything is going to start to be similar. Everything is going to kind of start to be the same. You know, and that's not what you want to have happen. So again, it's going back to what we was talking about earlier. Like, stop chasing brands. Like, there are certain DNAs that I like. So if I'm looking for a clone, it's probably of a particular DNA. That's what I'm spending my money on. Outside of that, you know, I'm gonna spend money here and there for the sake of y'all because of my audience. But there is some stuff is like, I will not spend the money on certain fragrances that I did in 2024. It is crazy. I was looking through, I was like, what in the madness? Why did you buy all of this? Like, I'm literally asking myself, I'm like, somebody asked me that, it was like, yo, how many fragrances you got? And I was like, let's not talk about that. and they literally, their question was, they was like, how can you wear all of that? And I said, that's the plight of being an influencer. You can't.
Yep.
You can't. So there are going to be a lot more giveaways come 2026. Cause I'm all, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a bottle whore. Yeah, I tell y'all guys that all the time. So some things is just, you want to see certain things in your collection, but it's like, yo, if I'm not wearing it, and if I already reviewed it and I'm not wearing it, boom. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you know, cause I want to, like, I've been very good the last half of the year. Ever since I came back from my break, I've been very intentional about what I'm promoting, what I'm wearing, what I'm encouraging other people to buy. And yeah, bro. So like Kev said, we're still going to talk. Like, I don't need y'all to get scared. I'm not abandoning my base, but we're going to have truth conversations. You saw me do that with Outlands. Because here's the thing, as you guys continue to support me, I continue to bring, all I'm doing is go and get the information. All right, y'all want Outlands? Okay, bet. They said they want Outlands. Send me Outlands. They say they want this. Send me that. And let's have a real talk conversation. Be like, is this worth it? Is this worth it? Is this worth the price? Is this worth the price? And if I say it's worth the price, it's worth the price. Don't mean I'm gonna buy it. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm like, if this is good, if it's not good, if it's this, if it's that. Same thing I said with the Arabiat version of Outlands. It's Outlands in air condition. If you want a fresher take on Outlands, there you go. Like, but Outlands is super dense. It is all incense. It will. That was about to be 10 pauses in a row. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot of fragrance. And so if you don't want all of that, Arabiat is like, let's peel it back a notch. But there's Rayhan Terra out there. because Rayhan is like, oh, Outlands might be the fragrance of the year. So let's get in on the hype. And let's, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, am I going to get Rayhan Terra? Personally, I'm not. Because I already got the whatchamacallit. I'm not going to get that. If somebody ends up sending it to me, I will review it. But personally, I'm not going to, because that's not a DNA I want multiples of. I don't want multiples of that. Because I'm like, I can't get nowhere out of this. And then I'd basically be spending my money just to give it away. Now, I love giving y'all stuff. But I ain't in the business of spending $50 because I ain't how much it costs. How much that Rayhan Terra cost? That Rayhan, and I'm getting ready to get off because I think Jims is getting ready to go live at 9. So Rayhan Terra is $42.95, and Beauty House usually charges like $6 for shipping or something like that. So it's $50. Like $50 for something I'm not gonna wear.
And that's the thing also I think people need to take into account when we, the reason that some of you may watch multiple reviewers is because you can get a wider berth of what's happening and what's out there. Because there's some stuff that I don't have an interest in, like you said, Walt. So therefore, I'm not going to necessarily spend money to get something that I'm not personally interested in. There are some things that I am interested in, I'll get, but I'm even gotten to the point where I don't want to have, like I've got a few, I think everybody has like multiple imaginations, right? I'm about to go through a declutter of my collection and be like, okay, I don't wear this. I've talked about it enough. Like you said, the bottles have been put on the street. They've done their work. They've done their job. So now it's time to move them on out and get some other stuff in. But at the end of the day, I review and I talk about, yes, what my audience wants, but also what I'm interested in. If I'm already not feeling it, and I especially if I know the original DNA, then it's not going to be helpful for me to review it because I already don't like the DNA.
Right.
So there's no sense in talking about it because you're going to have it. If that's the DNA that you are interested in, I'm already going to be skewed against what you're feeling because I don't feel it. I'm not feeling it. So.
Right. That's kind of like the Oud Maracuja thing. Cause people know I was like, I can't get with it. And it's just, so, I'm not going to be on that hype train.
DNA, so I can talk about it. Right.
Right.
But you don't. So there's no sense in coming to you for that because you already like, no, I don't like it.
Exactly.
Somebody that likes the DNA, find them. So
facts. It's simple as that. And Harley, I'm going to be doing a video about this week. It may be my Wednesday video, but for those who don't follow me, I did go live yesterday. And this is one of the fragrances I did end up buying, which is Nicolet de Parfum. And it's Creme Ebene. I'm probably butchering that. The way I describe this is if you take Ganymede or maybe even Bois Imperial from Essential Parfums, and you take the woodiness from that, you remove the minerality, take the minerality, because a lot of people have a love-hate relationship, including myself, with Ganymede, because it's like, oh, it gives you a headache. Bois Imperial, I think, fixed that when they took away that minerality, that strong mineral accord. You add some florals to it. You make it gourmand because there are some dates here. It's kind of powdery. Like, this is a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. Like, this is niche. This is niche. You're not going to really smell, you know what I'm saying, a lot of things like this. The 100 mil wasn't even that expensive, but I'm like, I told y'all, I ain't buying too many 100 mils of anything because I'm like, I want to wear it, So the 30 is like, nah, we definitely going to get some wear out of it. Nicolas this brand has a lot of other fragrances. So I'm going to be going back to La Perfumerie to get my nose on it. But you're like perfect date night. Perfect date night, Harley. This is a beautiful fragrance for date night, especially in the fall and the wintertime. Probably going to be great for transition. Maybe spring, but the dates in here might make it a little bit too sweet or whatever. But like I said, if you take the woods from Ganymede or Bois Imperial, take the minerality out, and there's also, it's not listed, but there's some plum thing going on here. There's some plum thing going on here because Bond, one of the first things I noticed about this was, which happened with another fragrance recently I talked about from Hez and then Bond Perfumer that I smelt when we were in Charlotte. Mr. Clark, you may remember I think Elroy had it. It was whatever the Plum Bond Perfumier or whatever it is. Corey, you was gatekeeping. Nah, you can't gatekeep it no more. Like, this is good. Like, this is a very, it's the powdery nature of it, I think, makes it unisex, but this smells great on a man. Smells great on a man. This was the second time I got La Perfumer. He tried to get me to buy this the first time I went in the store. But yesterday I put it on again. I was like, yeah, this is dope. Now, Raphael, Micallef Notorious XO. Gotta have it. I'm gonna show y'all a picture. 402. That's what it is, Gems. Yeah, 402. It has, like, there's not Plum listed. There's no Plum Accord listed unless all of the notes aren't listed from the official website. I didn't see anything about a Plum Accord. There's some Plum, or there's a combination of something that's given off Plum. But there is something Plum here. Like not a fruity plum. Not like a sharp fruity plum or whatever. Let me pull up. Let me show y'all this. Bro, y'all got to go smell this XO. Oh my goodness. This Notorious XO is everything. It's $285 too. So if y'all know somebody that knows somebody, that knows somebody that knows somebody, holla at your boy. It's probably one of the more different, warm, spicy fragrances I smelled. Like when I smelled it on skin, I still don't know what's in it. I'm gonna take a picture. But it's good, fam. Ralph said yesterday on the live, and he wasn't lying. He wasn't lying, bro. I was like, yo, this is, I thought about it, Kev. I ain't gonna lie to you. That right there, yo.
Yeah.
That right there.
I'm looking at the notes for this, bro.
Yeah, because you said you smelt it in cans, right? Corey, you probably put your nose on this too. Yeah, bro. That right there. And Walt, you real ghetto with this white background. Like we don't know how to act out here. I was like, yo, do they smell this? Like they have 30 mils, don't they have 30 mils? I was like, I need a 30 of this. So I was like, oh, what? I was like, bro, I was like, 285. Woo. Yeah. Maybe Christmas. I'm
looking on your La Perfumerie site, and they've only got 100 mil there, but yeah, let's.
Yeah, it is. Gems, it's nice. It's nice. It's nice. It's nice. Gems, are you still going live? Are you ready? Are you going live? I'm gonna just hand it off to you. Are you going live? But yeah, this smelled good, man. This smelled good, and this is why I encourage people. It's like those of you who are like me, those of you who are like Kev, get outside, bro. Like go like, I mean, make it your business to take a trip. Like if you a frag head like we are, like you go places just intentionally be like, whether you married or not, hey, we going over, like, just so you know, we going over here to smell this. You know, so hopefully your spouse, your girl, your better half, whatever, they just, you know, hopefully they're a frag head like you. Maybe so, maybe not. But hopefully they just appreciate, they know it's like, I know we going to smell something. Oh, absolutely. Okay, 6 minutes. Dougie Fresh, you're on 9:15. Okay, bet. But
yeah, I mean, whenever my wife is getting her hair done, because that's a 3-4 hour affair, I'm going over to the other side of the Phoenix Metro. I'm going up to Scottsdale. I'm hitting up the Neiman Marcus. I'm hitting up the Nordstroms. Because that was where I got also, I went through the whole, well, not the whole, but I went through a nice part of the catalog for Raja. Mm-hmm. Bruh. Raja is another one I might have to tap into, you know. So get outside, go smell stuff, find the area, and find the place where you may not be next to a major city where you can smell everything, but there's going to be some places that might just be hidden places that you can put your nose on some stuff. So find the places.
Speaking of which, I'm going to tell y'all officially have no excuse. I'm gonna tell y'all why y'all have no excuse. Y'all remember I was talking about Mada, right? From Anfas. Now this is probably on my list for Christmas. But I don't know. Between both of these, y'all might see me with both. We had a good year this year. I'm giving y'all giveaways. I'm gonna give myself something. We had a good year this year. And so I'm gonna treat myself. You work hard. We slummed out here in these YouTube streets. So if y'all see me spend some money, don't be like, oh, he acted different. Be like, yup, I'm acting different. Cause yeah, now cause I ain't seen. Of course, the Michelob joint. You probably not gonna see on discounters for a while, and the Anfas joint. I'm like, yeah, I don't know about that. So, God probably gonna look out for me, and I might be able to save that money. I appreciate it. Lord, like I do everything else. But this right here, this is why y'all have no excuse. So this is the fragrance I'm referring to, and I got like 4 minutes, and I'm gonna hand it off to Gems. This is Anfas, ANFAS Mada. Since we talking about plum, this, oh my God, is one of the best plum fragrances I've ever gotten my nose on. There is a couple. When I walked in La Perfumerie yesterday, my man was like, yo, some people came in here, they was talking about you. They literally went straight to the, they was like, I've never had that happen. Like, they knew exactly what they wanted. Y'all know how I am, how I gas stuff that I love. He put me on this, and then literally, I lied to you not, the next day, Dedrick had this in his weekly rotation video. This is fire. This brand is fire. Kind of gatekeep it. It's not really hard to gatekeep because of the price, so it's only going to be some of y'all that's going to want to throw that money out there. And I know some people will be like I think like Scent Angel has it for like $262 or whatever, which is honestly, like, for this is not bad. Like, it's not. I think for a tester, they have like $275. It's not $260, $275, $260. I think the last time I saw it, but I think typically it runs like $300 or whatever, which honestly isn't, like, if you're talking niche of the highest quality, remind you, Blue Day Chanel exclusive costs $275. So as we go into 2026 and we start having a conversation about price, I want you to continue to put things in perspective, because the prices of fragrances are going to go up. So one of three things need to happen, and we're going to close out. Either we're going to find a way to make some more money, number one. Number two, we're going to find a way to get some more PR. Number three, we're going to initiate a buddy system, and we're going to be like, hey, we're going to split this bottle. If we're going to get 100 mil, you get 33, you get 33, and you get 34, whatever. And y'all going to have to argue about whoever get the bottle. You know what I'm saying?
That was Jason mentioned that in I think a previous one of your chats. He was like, get you a fragrance buddy.
And it's the big guy, the white guy, he be singing in his video. I think he did that. His dad, and his brother, I don't know if they were in Vegas or somewhere, but they bought a bottle of Ombre Nomad and they split it. And the thing was, him being the reviewer, of course, it makes sense for him to keep the bottle. So he kept the bottle, and then he just gave them 30, 33, whatever, and then he gave his brother 30. And they went in on Ombre Nomad like that. We got to bring community back. You know what I'm saying? How you used to go across the field or go to your neighbor and be like, can I borrow some sugar? Hey, can I get 30 meals off football? Can I get 10? Can I get 10 mLs? Can I get 30? Like, for real, bro. For real. Now, if you're friends with reviewers, if it's a review thing, get your cut and pass the bottle. And be like, everybody, so it's both of ours, but we just gonna keep it at my house, but I'm gonna shoot you the bottle, so you can do it. Now, that's what I'm saying. This might be easier with people who are not reviewers, influencers, or whatever.
Or figure out how to have Sora do an AI video for you where you got the bottle.
Ooh.
Listen.
Ooh. See, y'all, I'm telling y'all, Kev is the AI king. So with that being said, y'all do me a favor. Kev, I appreciate you. Y'all go check out. Yeah, absolutely, man. Y'all go check out Kev's channel, bro. Kev is one of them ones. Listen to me when I tell you, 2026 is going to look a lot different. And Kev is going to be one of those people that's going to be leading the way. I don't say that about everybody, you know what I'm saying? But when it comes to Kev's authenticity, his integrity as a reviewer, his style, the quality of his content, the consistency. There are a lot of people who want to make content, but no, the consistency. Kev is showing up. Kev is buying real estate. I'm getting tired of seeing Kev. I'm like, God almighty, bro. Between you and Mo, I'm like, what is going on out here, dog? Like, I'm not working hard enough.
Mo be putting out 3 or 4 videos a day sometimes.
I'd be like, bro, like, I'm like, I told him, I said, dog, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm on like the first video. You just put out 3 or 4. I ain't even made it through the first one yet. I said, so if you see me just go through and like and hit random comment, I said, I promise you, I hit save to watch later. I'm gonna come back to it. But I was like, yeah, I got to catch up. But yeah, man, Kev is one of them ones, man, you know what I'm saying, from a reviewer standpoint that I respect, I appreciate, you know, and there are many others out there, and you guys are gonna see us, especially for the rest of the year. You're gonna see a lot more people on my platform. You're gonna see me on a lot of other people's platforms. A lot of big things coming up, man, because it's the people at the top that are collaborating. It's the people at the bottom that are complaining, you know, and that's not to say we're saying there are people at the bottom. It's like just the facts of life. It's like, bro, we trying to make it happen, you know, and complaining about stuff without providing a solution, you know, and actually showing you the solution, you know, it's not really gonna help. So anything you wanted to say before we close out tonight?
No, listen, first of all, I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you having me on. Appreciate just the connection, just because, you know, again, in this space, there's a lot of craziness. There's a lot of madness. And in this part of the cul-de-sac, we're just going to have fun. We're just going to talk about fragrance. We're just going to keep it a buck, keep it 100%, keep it real, and just talk about fragrances. That's what we want to talk about. All the other drama and all that stuff, they can have that on the other end of the cul-de-sac. On this side, let's just have fun. Let's just talk fragrances, man. Appreciate it. Facts, man. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Indefinite. I appreciate that. Bet. Hey, Corey. Corey, you know what that look mean? I ain't saying nothing. I ain't say nothing. I ain't say nothing. Nonetheless, man, I appreciate y'all. I ain't get a notification, but I think yeah, Sips and Sniffs is live. So Jim's is live. Hey, what's going on, my guy Snow? Hey, Snow, I gotta get you on the channel too, bro. I gotta get you on the channel. Hey, hit me up and let me know. Hey, appreciate you, bro. Yeah, because I know your work schedule be crazy. But I got to get you on the channel, or I got to do something on TikTok or whatever. But I got to get you on it because Snow is one of them. Yes, Kevin is on YouTube. Smell Goods with a Z. Yeah. I'll drop it in there. And then, yeah, and I just started my Instagram too. So, hey, you the real MVP, Corey. There we go. Thank you. Carlton. Told y'all, God be looking out, yo. God be looking out. Yes, Snow, bet. Snow's, I don't know if y'all follow Snow. Follow Snow on TikTok. Snow is one of my favorite TikTokers, bro. When I'm on TikTok. Like, I ain't up there like that. but Snow is one of my favorite TikTokers. I love Snow's perspective and his approach to fragrances, man. Absolutely. Yeah, Jim's is live. So Sips and Sniffs, y'all do me a favor. Go over there. I had 100 and something people tonight. I need all of y'all 100 people to go over there, the Sips and Sniffs channel. Matter of fact, I'm gonna post it real quick so you ain't got no excuse. Don't click off. I'm gonna put the link in right here. Share. Boom. There we go. Boom. Here we go. Boom. Go over there. Click on that link. Jamaica from Zion. Let us know, bro, so we can check in. Click on that link. Go watch Jim's. But
You got me over here dancing to my wife and gigging. Oh, bro, for sure. For sure. Eddie, we going to Jim's is live. Sips and Sniffs. I'm not gonna be on it. I don't think so. I'm not gonna be on it because I know he finna go in. It's Middle Eastern Monday, so I know he got something he want to get off his chest. So I'm just gonna be an innocent bystander tonight and let him
started
talk.
getting it off his chest early in the gym. So I don't know if you saw that little live he went. He started getting it off his chest early.
Oh God, I didn't see it. All right, so I'm gone. All 92 of y'all that's still here, I need y'all to go over to Sips and Sniffs, SIPSNSN. Just put in Sips and Sniffs, and you'll see it. All right, y'all be easy. Yeah, y'all be easy. I'll holler at y'all.
Peace, y'all.